Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing how men view you in terms of relationships or from the perspective of wanting a relationship with you. So that's the topic for today. I will also be doing an extended, that one will focus more on a specific person. This reading right here, pick a card, is more general, and the extended portion will be more specific. So how your love interests view you, and if you have a particular person on your mind, the message can be from that person's point of view as well. So if you want to know how does this person view me, like an ex partner, current partner, or someone you have a crush on, you can watch the extended for a specific reading, specific person. This reading right here is more general. So take what resonates, ignore what doesn't. I will leave the link to the extended video along with the timestamps. Let's start your reading. So you got the Libra card. You can read what it says, right? It's a very romantic energy. I can pick up that for sure. You seem like a person who wants a relationship. You don't seem like the person who's aloof, right? When men look at you, they see beauty in you. And I'm just picking up this keyword mirror. You could be someone who mirrors a person's body language or their actions. You're very much like this person who's like, okay, I will put in the exact same effort the person is putting towards me. So if they start acting cold, you start acting cold. If they pull back, you pull back. You're very much like this person who mirrors the energy. So a lot of men could see that, okay, this person kind of follows my lead, and definitely there is an interest in you. You could also be quite good looking with Libra coming out. Someone who's good looking, aesthetically pleasing, someone who can be viewed as a romantic partner for sure. But there is a little bit of this 50-50 sort of energy, because with Libra it's an air element. This is where it's the probably the most airy zodiac sign. So air is unstable. So people's opinion of you could change. Men could feel like, I'm not sure if pile number one likes me or not. They could feel unsure, do I like this person or not? There could be a little bit of this energy of question mark. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at more cards. Let's keep it on the side. You got the very first card that came out for you. I'm only using tarot today and just this one astrology card. You got the Five of Wands. So we see the skirt being the chessboard, and then we see these players. So the message here is a lot of men could view you as a player for sure. Like you know the game, you know how to, let's say, manipulate, or it doesn't have to be negative, but men feel like they cannot play a game with you because you are a player yourself. You know the game, you can pick up on it. You're also very diplomatic. With Libra card also it says diplomacy, and here I get this energy of diplomacy. Usually with Five of Wands, this energy is about fighting, aggression, but this imagery is very different. So it's like not using your hands in the battle, using your mind to win the game. So that's your energy. You're very intellectual and you know the game. You can pick up on people's instincts. You know what's going on. You know how to communicate well or pick up the cues from a person. So you're very calculative that way. So a lot of men could look at you, or this person's calculative, they're intelligent, this person is hip to the game. I cannot take advantage of pile number one. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. You can be a player yourself in the sense that you don't let people take advantage of you. You're not stupid that way. And you mirror the energy also. Very calculative. It's a good energy in the sense that you put your standards high and you demand certain treatment. If a person fails or flickers, you're out of the game. You're not interested anymore. We have the Eight of Wands energy. So you give off this vibe that you would walk away. You seem like a person who has high standards for sure. And we see all these couples with the birds and insects and animals, two butterflies, two dragonflies, two birds, two swans. So you have a bit of romantic energy also, and a lot of people could see you the perfect partner in you with all this couple energy. Libra also coming out. With Libra card also we had two people there, right? So a lot of people who have a good intention, who have a good character, a person who's genuinely looking for love, they will see a partner in you. Other people who are trying to take advantage, they'll see like, okay, I cannot take advantage of pile number one. They know they will catch me. That's kind of the vibe. And a lot of people who are trying to, let's say, breadcrumb, not put in the effort, they see that, okay, this person will walk away. They're not afraid of walking away. And you have a bit of softness. You might not be, maybe it is also a journey for you, pile number one, where earlier maybe you did get played a little bit and you had to build a thicker skin. You had to perhaps go through like a trial by fire, difficult situations, difficult relationships, and you had to learn. And you could also just be naturally more diplomatic, more softer. Maybe you don't like to, get into fights or arguments or confrontation. You don't like drama, chaos. You could be the avoidant type. So you might not express your feelings, perhaps. So when someone takes advantage of you, you just maybe pull back, you stonewall, you give the silent treatment, but you know what's going on. That's the energy I'm getting with you. We have Ace of Cups also. So there is romantic energy with this pile. Like I said, a lot of men could look at you as a person who is interested, who is full of love. There could be a little bit of this energy where they feel like maybe you give too much. You could be a love bomber also, or like you're very interested right off the bat. So a lot of men could feel maybe, I don't know, there's this energy where, let's say, if you do something, there's a connection that starts, right? And you do something, you're expecting the other person to do the same for you. There could be a little bit of intensity to your connection, and men could feel like, I'm being watched by pile number one. They're watching my every move. So it kind of feels like a game with you. I don't know why. There needs to be a little more easygoing energy here. We do have Queen of Swords also. So this is that critical energy I'm speaking about, where you're very watchful. And you could also be someone maybe you've been cheated on in the past. So you're very vigilant. You could be a little less trusting with people. Like you don't trust people easily. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. So a lot of men could feel like they're being watched, that you don't trust them. They feel there's a feeling of uneasiness. That's what I'm getting. There is love also. There is outpouring of love for sure. And people see you as a partner. But it's kind of a mixed bag when I look at this particular pile. There's a lot of different energies coming in. A person who gives, who's romantic, but then they're watchful. They observe the other person. Okay, how is this person reciprocating? Then I'll mirror their energy, right? So you might not say certain things, but even the person can pick up on your energy. If you're happy or you're not, you're disappointed or whatever it is, that's the case. But you're not afraid of walking away, and you don't like chaos. You don't like big fights. You don't like arguments, confrontation. That's not your vibe. You observe and then you just mirror that energy instead of fighting or calling someone out. That's more of your style. That's what I'm picking up. Pile number one. If you feel unwanted, you would walk away. But at the same time, you have a little bit of a guard up and you are a little critical. You're very picky with the person. So I hope this helps you in a way where you realize certain things about you, and how also men, what is the men's perspective. So what they are feeling, right? So this is meant to help you, not to tear you down in any way. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you want to know about a specific person, how they felt or how they see you, you can watch the extended. It also helps support the channel. I also started a new channel. I will leave a link along with the timestamps. You can join. I mean, you can follow, help get the channel monetized. Thank you so much for watching. And please engage with the video. You can book a reading with me. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing How Men View You. I will This is in terms of a relationship. Let's say how do they view you as a would be partner. But anyway, you can watch the reading and it will become more clear to you. I will also be doing an extended. This is a general reading, the extended will be specific reading. So, a person on your mind that you want to know about, let's say an ex or a current partner or whoever, right? It's about a specific person, a specific situation, and this pick a card right here is general. So, you can watch that. I will leave a link along with the timestamps. You can join and watch. So, let's start. You got Sagittarius here. You can read the card. You could obviously have Sagittarius placements. You actually got two zodiac cards. The other piles had only one. So maybe more people will be picking this pile. So we have Virgo. All right. So the energy I'm picking up right off the bat for you, pile number two, is a lot of people could sense a little bit of stability with you. There's a bit of seriousness to you, where a lot of people could see definitely a partner in you, a relationship, more of a long term, not something short term. You seem like a relationship oriented person. That's what I'm getting. You also seem like a service oriented person where men could expect that you would cater to them, you would really take care of them, nurture them. You give off quite a homely vibe, perhaps, or more of traditional vibe, or traditional vibe, I should say. I said wife. The energy is nice. Virgo Sagittarius. Sagittarius is almost like destiny playing its part. Virgo can be critical, also dutiful, but devotion is there. So a lot of men could see a partner in you for long term. They also see they will have to put in effort and work. This will not be a relationship where it's going to be all fun and games, easy going, nothing serious. You would demand um, the person show up for you. So there is a little bit of this demanding energy, or if demanding is not the right word, but just putting in effort, right? Commitment, devotion. That's the vibe I'm getting. You got Five of Pentacles. This card we usually associate with isolation, loneliness. You also got Ten of Pentacles. These came out at first. And we see a family unit here. And then this is kind of like the patriarch of the family. We see the tree stump, which also talks about the lifespan of the tree. So it speaks about longevity, building a home, building a life, building a family with someone. So, like I said earlier, you seem a marriage material, relationship oriented person, a husband or a wife. That's your archetype. You want something real, genuine, and for the long term. You don't want anything frivolous or something that's not real, something that's not for the long term. And you're willing to stay single or wait for the right person, but you want things exactly how you want them. We also see the roots also in the hair. This again speaks about the foundation, what's underneath the roots. It's interesting, we have the tree stump and the roots. Some of you could have Mula Nakshatra also. Mula falls in Sagittarius and the symbol is roots. So that's what I'm getting. You could be quite traditional. You could also be someone, pile number two, where you seem uninterested in love. Like you're not looking to date or something like that. There could be this detached energy also. Like you want something real, genuine, and you're looking for, let's say, the Prince Charming who's hard to come by. So you're not dating much. You're single. Maybe you've been single for a long time. You only date people when they meet your standards. Otherwise, you're happy being single. You could be more work oriented also with Virgo. You are someone who's like, that's the energy, that's how men view you. You will date the right person or you won't date at all. You'll be single. And you're looking for real commitment, you're looking for a marriage. You want a love life, you want a family life, not a dating life. That's kind of the vibe you give off. We have three of pentacles also. A lot of men could also see you as a friend. Maybe you friend zone men quite a bit, so they could see you as a friend. They see the fun side in you. Even though so far it's looking heavy, there is a fun side to you. There's a childlike quality. You're fun, you're interesting. Maybe you have a good sense of humor also. And you're fun to talk to, spend time with. You also seem very busy, hardworking. So your character and the way you carry yourself, the way you live your life is something that men really appreciate. They also see a good friend in you, and they see you as a hopeless romantic marriage material type of a person. Hopeless romantic in the sense that you want the best. You want that dream fairy tale like love. You don't want like random relationships. Even though you seem detached from love, but you are a hopeless romantic at heart. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So this could also be because of a heartbreak. Maybe you went through a heartbreak with Three of Swords. And see, that's a rose in the heart. It shows softness. And so many flowers repeating for you. I just realized we have flowers here, then we have this rose that's turned upside down, rose here, turned upside down. So maybe there was a love in your life. It didn't work out. It was a major heartbreak. After that, you could have sworn off love and you just don't trust people. Maybe you're looking for maybe more of like an arranged setup. You're not looking for love anymore. You want commitment. You want a family. Here also we have the flower. So the red flower is repeating, rose is repeating. So you come across as feminine for sure. And Three of Swords can definitely talk about a heartbreak, pain. So men just expect that there's a dramatic story in your history, in your past. Something happened that made you the way you are. You seem closed off to love. You seem aloof. You seem maybe a person with strong standards, strong morals, and they wonder where is this energy coming from. There must be a story behind it. That's what I'm getting. So the way you view love and relationships is something that perhaps a lot of people don't understand, and they feel like they want to question you, they want to know more, they're curious about it. Maybe you are secretive about it, not sure. We do have Queen of Wands as your archetype. Queen of Wands is very strong personality, strong person. See, you call the shots. You're very sure of yourself, you're sure of what you want. You have standards and you will stick to them. You are good looking also with Peacock. It shows a very beautiful image of a person. With Sunflower, it does talk about sun. Sun is your confidence. So you have a charismatic personality. Pile number two, a lot of men are naturally drawn towards you, kind of like how the sunflower is drawn towards the sun. We also see, I'm guessing these are moths to flame or moths to light here. The sunflower almost has the image of sun in itself. So men are drawn towards you always. Maybe you don't give them attention, so they act like pick me is in front of you, something like that. But they're very much drawn towards you. Pile number two. If you want to know about a specific person, if there was a heartbreak here, you can watch the extended. That also helps support the channel. If anyone wants to book a private reading, you can do that as well. Everything will be listed down below. I just started a new channel. You can follow and support, help get the channel monetized. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Hello, guys. This is for pile number 3. You got the card Scorpio. You can see right here. Read the card. And I don't know why Scorpio does come out quite a bit for pile number 3. Maybe a lot of Scorpions watching this pile. But anyway, today's reading is about how men view you in terms of, let's say, relationships, or whether your relationship focused person or your behavior when it comes to your love life. Anyway, you can watch it all the way through. The message will become clear to you, right? And this is a general reading for a specific person on your mind. You want to know how they see you. Let's say an ex partner or a current partner, or just a specific person on your mind. You can watch the extended. Since I'm doing a general reading here, I felt called to do a reading for a specific person also. This is mainly for relationships, right? How people view you as a partner. So I will leave the link for the extended along with the timestamps. You can watch it, join, and let's talk about the card right in front of us. We got Scorpio. So you come across as a person who is a mystery. So a lot of men could feel like, I don't know about pile number three. Do they like me? Do they not like me? You're definitely seductive. You're someone that people or men naturally would be drawn towards. You're very magnetic, good looking, attractive. There's something about your energy. Obviously, it could be about your looks and your body as well, but something about your energy which is not that easy to find, right? With Scorpio, it draws you in. It's magnetic. Magnetism is connected to Scorpio. Whether you have Scorpio placements or not, that's not the point. But something about you, very charming, very beautiful, exotic, special. These are the traits I'm picking up. Kind of like how people use the word baddie nowadays, She's a baddie. This is funny with the Gen Z terms and all. But that's the hype I'm picking up for you, pile number three, where anyone would be drawn towards you, anyone would be attracted to you. Also, there's a little bit of this push and pull dynamic, which creates chemistry and attraction with you, where a person who's very much into you, they're all over you, you feel repulsed because it's because of the energy. If a person is like chasing after you, you get repulsed. But if there's a person where there's a little bit of hot and cold, push and pull sort of energy, it creates interest and attraction. It creates spark in chemistry. So that's kind of your vibe where you can flirt with someone or show interest, but then you pull back also. And you're kind of like a mystery. You're like a puzzle where men don't know if you like them or not. They're very confused by you. And you kind of call the shots as well. But it's very passive. Let's look at some tarot. So, very interesting. So far, we have Ace of Wands. Again, we get this attraction energy with Wands. Ace of Wands is one of the most physically appealing tarot cards that you can get. And we see a flower also with this really feminine looking pretty woman. The color green is repeating. Maybe green looks really good on you, or Mercury could be prominent in your chart. We also see the color green, then we see greenery also with the flower, and we see the book, which is also education connected to Mercury. So I feel like pile number three, maybe Mercury is quite prominent in your chart, and a lot of your friends could be attracted to you. Maybe you have more male friends, or you connect with people through your education, your school, college, your ideas, or your work. That's one thing. Maybe you're antisocial, but when you go out for these activities for your work and studies, you connect with people. That's where people interact with you, they catch a crush on you. Very specific sort of message I'm getting. But yeah, there's something about you, also your mind, because Mercury is intellectual. We see the book here, and a flower coming out of the book, it shows your thought process, your opinions. So this is something that attracts men towards you. Maybe you're someone who's maybe anti-feminist, or your views are very unique and different. It's like a breath of fresh air. So men could be drawn towards you because of your opinions, also your looks, your energy overall. You could be quite seductive. You could also be quite intelligent. Like beauty with brains, I'm getting. And Mercury naturally is the charmer. If you're familiar with the magician card, that's very much Mercury energy, a charmer, charismatic person. Let's look at more cards. We have King of Cups. So you're someone who is emotionally mature, and you also kind of, because you got the king card here, though we see a female, what do you call it, the imagery, we see a female, but it's the king of cups. So I think you have that ability to control men's emotions. Something about you can maybe allow them to open up a little bit more, allow them to be more vulnerable, or guide them. Maybe you bring a sense of maturity, you offer the right channel for them to open up. Something like this, you bring emotional maturity in their life. Emotionally, you create an impact on men, and you yourself, you're very much in control of your emotions. You know when to show emotion, when to pull back. So there's something about you which is beyond just the looks. It's the way you interact with men, which is quite interesting. We have moon. Speaking of emotions, we do have the moon also. So again, there's that push and pull with the waxing and waning. You know how the moon has effect on the tides, the water? That's kind of like your effect on men. And also moon is connected with beauty, mystery. It's connected with night time, so it's mystery, mysterious. You're quite an interesting person. You're an enigma. You're very hard to find, and you just leave a strong imprint on men. You're this beauty, and then they're kind of like being depicted through the fox that's howling at the moon. Or is it a wolf? So they express their emotions, and you just allow them to open up. You're very beautiful. With the moon, moon gives beauty. Moon and Venus both are connected with beauty in Vedic astrology. So, very interesting reading so far. Your energy is quite enticing. It's like men want more of it. We have the world card. So, you seem like a person who's a catch. You're a catch. Getting to date you would also be kind of like a ego boost for men. I don't know why I'm picking up this message, but world here denotes success and abundance. And see the skirt. It's the world. It's like you're a person who can date whoever you want. You're very like Mr. or Mrs. Worldwide, right? Miss Worldwide, I should say. So you would create an impact wherever you go. You're special, you're hard to find, you're one in a million. The cards are a little tilted. Let me fix that. I don't know what point I was making, but the world card here really does represent a lot of men feeling like perhaps putting you on a pedestal, feeling like you're out of their league. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. You also give off this energy of a heartbreaker. See, I'll show you the card. It's still, I don't know why it's still going to the side. We have Five of Swords. We see again the heart space missing and the girl holding. See right here? That's been taken out of the heart. And see, she's looking very innocent with the white flower. She's wearing red, which is seductive, temptress vibe. But the white flower is like almost like a peace offering, very nonchalant. That's your vibe, pile number three. Men could be drawn towards you. They could also see you as bad news, perhaps, or feel like this person will break my heart, this person will reject me. Something like that. You're a heartbreaker for sure. And men could put you on a pedestal, feel like you're too much for them, or you're too good looking for them, too cool for them, something like that. I'm getting that vibe, baddie vibes for sure. Scorpio is naturally the temptress, the seductress, siren energy as well. With all this water imagery, also, definitely siren vibes for you. And you also seem very intelligent with the headspace being highlighted here with this big wig. It shows you're very intelligent, right? You call the shots, you could be dominating, but in a very subtle and passive way. I can just go on and on. I really like the energy. Honestly, it's giving me dark feminine vibes, right? If someone plays a game with you, you kind of take revenge also, or you outdo them. You're not the sort of person to get scared or run away. You're a very strong personality, pile number three. So, this is the vibe, this is the energy. If it resonates, you can watch the extended. Or if you want to know about a specific person, you can watch the extended. It also helps support the channel. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, everything will be listed down below. Also, guys, I started a new channel. I don't know how many of you are aware. I will leave a link along with the timestamps. You can join my new channel, help get the channel monetized. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.